What's up, y'all? Today I'm gonna teach you how to do the Toeside frontside 720. Some tricks you're gonna wanna already know how to do. You don't necessarily have to know them all, but they will help a ton if you do learn them all. Basically, a heel side, backside 180, a switch heel side, backside 180, toe side, frontside 360, switch toe side, frontside 360, maybe a backside 540. All these tricks will help a ton. You don't have to know how to do them all, but they will help a lot. Oh, and I forgot to say the toe side 540, that one's probably the most important because you are adding a 180 to that trick to do the 720. But yeah, I do have a tutorial for pretty much all of these tricks on my channel. So if you do want to go check them out and learn them all, feel free, head on over there and do that. And if you can already do a backside 540, if you do this trick switch, you'll probably land it on the first go. I will be doing this trick regular today though, but if you do feel like trying it switch, feel free. I feel like a lot of people are really comfortable that way as well. The edge you're gonna wanna take for this trick is a pretty mellow one. You don't really wanna go too big on this trick. It doesn't take a ton of time to actually do it. I also feel like kind of if you go not too big, it'll be a little bit easier to land because it won't be as heavy of a blind landing. Now that you've done your nice mellow edge into the kicker, make sure you keep this handle on the front side of your body as long as possible to keep you from pre-spinning. A lot of you probably will pre-spin on accident at first, but just try and correct that later down the road. Keep this handle at your front hip. Make sure you get a nice pop, and once you've gotten your pop, that's when you can start pulling this handle over to your rear hip to initiate that first 180 of the rotation. Now that you have initiated that first 180 by pulling that handle over to this rear hip, just make sure you continue pulling that handle all the way to your lower back like you normally would on a 540. Pass that handle on over, continue pulling around for that 540, and as you're starting to pull this handle over to your other hand, you should already be able to spot the water right here. This is going to be sort of like a toe side, front side 360 from here on. So just keep pulling that handle on over to your rear hand. Once it's there, you will be at that 540 degree rotation a little bit early, so keep pulling it on over to your lower back once again to finish up that 720. Now that you're finishing up this 720, make sure you finish up the last bit nice and late. This will help you land blind a little bit better, so make sure you pull that handle all the way over to your lower back. Get it tight against your lower back, get your chest over your toes, bend your knees on impact, just ride away, edging away from the cable. You can pass the handle right there. A couple problems I see people having with the toe side, frontside 720 is I feel like a lot of people will let that board get out in front of them. Maybe they feel like they can spin faster this way or something, which is probably true, but if that board does get out in front of you and you're not on top of it, you will end up slipping out on your butt every time. Also, another issue I see a lot of people having is they really just try and spin as fast as they can to try and get this trick done. Then landing this trick, if you do that, it's sort of like winning the lottery or something like that. Sometimes you can get away with it, but if you do take your time, take a step back, do nice slow 540s, finish them up nice and early where you can spot that landing and pause for a second and get those 540s like really dialed. Also make sure you do nice big toe side, front side 360s, pause them as long as you can and do a really late front side 360. This will help with landing the 720. So yeah, if you do take your time, this trick doesn't need to be rushed. You don't have to rip around a 720 as fast as you can. You will be able to land it a lot easier. Also, for this trick, a lot of people prefer to do it switch. Even I prefer to do it switch. A lot of people like to rotate that way better. So if you are struggling to do this regular, try it switch. I did it in this video regular just because I felt like it might be 50-50 for everyone who does it. But yeah, try it switch too. It could help a bit. I'm just gonna give you a quick little summary of the entire toe side 720. Just approach the kicker with a nice mellow edge. You don't need to go super big on this trick. Make sure you keep that handle close to your front hip as long as possible up the kicker so that you do not pre-spin. Once you've gotten your pop, you can start pulling that handle over to your rear hip to initiate that normal 540 degree rotation. Once you finish up the first frontside 360, you can kind of start seeing your landing a little bit early. Keep going all the way to 540, get your rear hand back on that handle early, and make sure you just keep pulling it over to your lower back to finish up that last bit of the 720 rotation. Make sure you do it nice and late. It'll help you land it blind a little bit better. Make sure you get your chest over your toes, bend your knees on impact, and just ride away. That's how you do the Toeside 720. If y'all like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Comment below on what kind of tricks you guys want to learn in the future, or what kind of problems you're having with this trick. I'll try and get back to you in the comments and help you as much as I can. Also, if you really are struggling on this trick, feel free to send me a video of your attempt to my DMs on Instagram. I'll check those out and really try and help you out as much as possible. I will be out here making a wakeboarding video every second day forever, so make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace!